So it's just going to be one of them quick first impression videos if my voice lasts that long. Yeah, it's got to be, as the title suggests, this little one from Alien Mugler Goddess. Just brief obviously as well. So yeah, let's get started. So, for me, in the opening, you get a kind of, it's a bit of fruitiness. I presume it's bergamot. To be quite honest, I haven't looked, I probably should have done. And there is, I think everyone's kind of said there's a lack of jasmine. I definitely get, there is some jasmine there. And there is like this tiny, to be fair, there is a tiny hint of alien about it. It is not alien, it is not as dark or what have you, but it's definitely there. Just a tiny hint, but it's more like a kind of sugary, candied jasmine, if you like. There is a slight, I wouldn't call it, it's coconut water, isn't it? There is a slight tropical kind of coconut feel about it. But it is straight away, it's quite heavy. But obviously that's just the opening, we'll get more into it as it kind of develops and my experience of it. So as it develops, I mean, I'll go more into the dry down when I come to the conclusion, obviously. It doesn't massively change. To me, there is that little hint, like I said before, of the original in there. But what it is it's overwhelmingly dominated by the Kashmiran. Very kind of heavy, sticky, that kind of almost cloying one. And I also smell quite well actually. Pineapple. Not a Ventus pineapple before anyone says. But like you're biting into like a chunk of pineapple, literally. Yeah, it definitely has this pineapple kind of touch to it, which is like a hint of fruitiness, and maybe that's, don't know, I mean jasmine can go quite banana-y, but it's pineapple to me anyway. And the heliotrope, if you hadn't said it's listed, wouldn't have known it's there, but I suspect that's some of the powderiness. It's pleasant and it is tropical, and as I say, with that hint of coconut, that definite pineapple feel, it's pleasant. What ruins it for me is the Kashmiran, which is very current, isn't it? Very whatever the word is that young trendy folks use, in or whatever. There's not much else to say about it. It doesn't massively change. Obviously, before the kind of fruity pineapple came in and the Kashmiran really dominated, I mean, there's a little bit of a kind of toffee feel at the beginning, which is probably the vanilla. And there's a little bit of a tiny edge of a musky feel, but again, not worth writing home about. It is not alien. But there was little hints of it anyway. So yeah, that's basically the bulk of it. I shall be back with the dry down and my conclusion. Thanks folks. So yeah, the dry down now, it's quite Kashmiri-y, but the vanilla probably takes over. I mean, as soon as that fruitiness kind of disappears, it's kind of a bit what you're left with. It's musky. It's a nice musk. The Kashmiran, like I say, is probably giving it that heaviness. It's maybe a bit too sickly, but again, it's been a warm day, so yeah, it's okay. What about it now? What's interesting about this one is I find it incredibly similar to Jean-Paul Gaultier's new Scandale Homme, or Scandale for Men, or whatever it's called. Scandale pour Homme, that's it. This has a little bit more sweetness in it, and the opening's different. But in the end, I mean, it just goes to show, doesn't it, that this Horom or alien woman. It's all just complete utter tripe. It's very generic. Let's be fair. It's very of the time, that kind of toffee kind of feeling, Kashmiran, kind of thing. Yeah, is it an alien flanker? This is where the controversy with it all is. There is a bit of alien in there, I'll give it that. More so at the beginning, then that kind of fades away. But all in all, it's pleasant, it's nice. I believe it's some crazy price at the moment, and Muglers don't tend to drop that much, do they? It's nice. I mean, if you want something like this, why not? So yeah, in conclusion, how do I feel about it? It's fair, it's fair. Like I say, I mean, I'm going to keep repeating it. It's nice. It is nice. It's overpriced, I think, probably. Um, it's more of an alien flanker than most of the new Angel flankers are. I'll say that, even though it's not. I mean, yeah, it could have been released as its own fragrance, not part of the Alien line. I agree with people who say that completely, as could a lot of the new Angels. And instead of Angel, Alien, I suppose there's Aura. There are another line of Muglers. Why is it not in there? It is cashing in, and it's nice, but I could probably live without it. It's very similar to other things out there, like I say, like that Scandal, but it's alright. Have you tried this? What do you think? I don't mean like tried it by sprayed it on a bit of paper once. I mean, if you it's only a sample, so I've not given it a proper wearing. I mean, is it as heavy as it is, or yeah? What do you think about this one, and what do you think about Mugler's direction? Thanks, folks. Bye.